Hello, hello. Hello everyone! Welcome on in and welcome back to Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. How are we doing? I'm loving this new background we got of the outdoor court. It's sick. I hope everyone's doing good. We are currently holding trial for once again for Espella Cantabella. The final witch trial. And my gosh, is the trial in the special court? Is it going nuts so far? I have once again seen Espella Cantabella at the Devil's Sacrament. This is it. The trial of the Great Witch Bazella in the last of these witch trials. After this, it's all over. Meanwhile, my client is checked out completely. It's like she's hypnotized. Spella, what the heck is going on? They even put up a special courtroom outside in the town square to house the massive audience. This is the big one. Looks like we've got no choice but to hang in there until the professor gets here with the final clue. Alright, let's do this, Maya. I'm there, but not a witch because I'm a man, you see? Alright. I like leaving myself on cross-examinations. Because I have to reread the testimony anyway. The storyteller finished speaking to the crowds at the town square in the evening. That's when the Great Witch appeared. I still cannot forget the sound of that terrible incantation. It was undoubtedly that girl's voice. We ran towards the tower as soon as we saw her, keeping our eyes on her to make sure she didn't escape. We split into two groups at the entrance. One group to guard it, the other to chase down the witch. I was in the first group. I was on one of the pursuers. I ran into the tower and caught the witch. There was no one but us at the crime scene. We captured the girl. There was nowhere for anyone to hide there. There was no other witch, I'm sure of it. I was guarded the entrance. I heard the door locked. That's right, young one. The fateful bell tower, the fateful incident. We saw them with our own fateful eyes. Alright. Nice recap. Let's go back to the beginning. Finished speaking. That's when the Great Witch appeared, sure. Cannot forget the sound of that terrible incantation. It was undoubtedly that girl's voice. Let's press that. And by that girl, you mean... What a question. I mean Espella Cantabella, who else? She took her father's life with that fearsome word. Go on, say the word. Yeah, no doubt about it. That voice belonged to Espella Cantabella. Oh, Shaky died. That fiendish voice, it even made me shudder a little. Oh yes, she shouted that dreadful incantation. Ignace. No. Wrong trial, Grandpa. That wasn't even the same witch. No. Looks like they all remember her voice. Can we go back to what he said, though? Because, like, did he actually hear her say Ignace? Because that's a completely different thing than what the Great Witch said. Well, to be honest, I also think it was Espella's voice. Maybe it's better not to dig too deep into this topic. Okay. Sure. Let's move on, then. We ran towards the tower as soon as we saw her, keeping our eyes on her to make sure she didn't escape. We split into two groups at the entrance, one group to guard it, the other to chase down the witch. I was in the first group, sure. I was one of the pursuers. I ran to the tower and I caught the witch.
Hold it!
You did it? You caught the witch? I think that was a gag. I'm sure it was a gag. And the way Phoenix responded to it made it seem like a gag. But, like, you just say that in a trial, like, hold on. Any other trial, that'd be an objection. I'd be like, that's not what she said. She was in a daze. I too was in a daze. Then I seemed to fall unconscious when I came to. It seemed that I'd captured her. That means you climbed the tower before anyone else? Yes, that's correct. Let me tell you, that guy's the fastest among us. Runs at breakneck speed. Breakneck, alright. Number 5 is very light. I'm quite jealous of his feathery build. I just don't know what to say. There was no one but us at the crime scene. We captured the girl. There was nowhere for anyone to hide there. That seems interesting.
Hold it!
How can you be sure there was nowhere to hide? The whole city was watching the tower at that time. If the witch tried to climb down using a ladder or something, she'd have been seen. That's a fair point. But we're talking about Bezella here. She could have become invisible and flown out of the bell tower, you know. It'd be child's play for Bezella, since she can use any spell she wants. Right, the Great Witch Bezella could have escaped with ease. And yet Espella was caught at the crime scene. Exactly. If anything, that makes her less suspicious.
Hear that, Nick? That's further proof there's no way Espella is Bezella, right?
It's hardly conclusive. I mean, if that was enough to convince everyone, we wouldn't be having this trial. But there's something in Foxy's testimony that keeps nagging at me. Okay, do I gotta present something? Was there really no place to hide? Can any evidence in the court record confirm that? Okay, thanks for spelling it out. Hold on. Alright, do we have I think we have a map, don't we? She's too clumsy to be Bezella. Are we gonna get at the witch was hiding up by the bell? Like, does putting, like, your, like, pendant or whatever inside the contraption, like, open, like, a entranceway up there or something? Maybe? Just a hunch? A theory? I think that's what he's getting at. She could have hidden in the belfry. Okay, let's present it then.
Objection!
Okay. The eyes of the whole town were on the bell tower, and the entrance was locked. Witches may be able to make themselves invisible, but they can't physically disappear. Which means it's not unreasonable to suggest that escaping from the bell tower was nearly impossible. However, hiding themselves after the incident is a different story. That's the sketch of the bell tower, isn't it? Most fascinating. Well, Defender, how about you show us? Enlighten us as to where exactly the witch could have hidden. Oh, they're actually making me. Immediately after the crime, the witch hid in... I'm assuming... the belfry.
Got it!
Okay. She hid here, of course, at the very top of the bell tower, the highest room in the tallest tower.
Objection!
It may seem like a plausible place to hide. Was it wrong? However, that part of the bell tower is inaccessible to anyone. Okay, yeah. I know they made a point of it. They were like, there's no ladders or step ladders, blah, blah, blah. I'm wondering if there's a secret entranceway up there. The stairs don't go up as far as the belfry.
Objection!
That's exactly why she hid there. High Inquisitor Darklaw, we're talking about a witch here? A witch can do lots of things that are impossible to us with the use of magic. By Jove, he's right! No, she didn't have anything to add. She just wanted... Alright, cool. If you were a true knight of the court, you'd show us evidence rather than trying to justify your vague theories with the use of magic. Okay, so it's a fair argument for you to go, It was magic. She used magic. Magic did it. But when I use that as an argument, I have to provide actual evidence? Okay. How dare you make me do my job, Darklaw? She kinda has a point, Nick. No! No, she doesn't. She's a hypocrite. How else could someone get to the top of the bell tower? There has to be a way. Was it magic or something a little more plausible? She used logic. Burn the heretic. Whatever it was, I need proof. Okay, fine. It's getting late. I can see no point in dwelling on this. Defender, you may continue the interrogation. Fine, fine, we'll come back. Capture the girl. Yeah. There was no other witch, I'm sure of it. Why? Why? A witch could have used magic to remain unseen. Sorry to disappoint you, but no one used any magic at that time. What makes you so sure? We would have heard it! To cast the spell, a witch needs to say that spell's incantation. And we heard no incantations, nor any... That was a lot of people. Any other suspicious noises? How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Let's start with Foxy. We have a lot of people to get through. Miss Foxy? What? Would you like to ask Foxy a question, Defender Boy? I'd like to know what you think about Mr. Treadon's testimony. I have this little pet theory, you know. He's saying that since he didn't hear the incantation, the witch didn't cast the spell, no? Yeah, she didn't, so she couldn't turn invisible, see? As the heel, see? Well, that would make sense. But couldn't she have simply cast the spell earlier? Huh? If she was invisible from the start, of course we didn't hear that incantation. So I think you made a fool of yourself, sweetie. I have. It's just that you say. Oh, the public humiliation. Walk over me more. Let me be your doormat.
It looks like the testimony went kind of off the rails there.
Tell me about it. Just leave them to themselves and don't make eye contact. But you know, it wasn't just Foxy that seemed to be thinking about something during Treadon's testimony.
Okay, let's question some more people.
Sure. Go back, go back, go back.
Hold it.
Ba, 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 ba.
I think Wordsmith went off, so let's do him.
Hang on.
Excuse me, Mr. Wordsmith? I do not know anyone by that name. Yeah. Anyway, would you like to comment on Mr. Treadon's testimony? No. I see you have nothing to say. He's in Greenfield mode again. Do not rush to conclusions, young one. I am on a green field, sky-clad, watching petals dance in the wind. Okay, I don't think he's gonna be very helpful. Yep, I knew you'd say that. And yet a single shaft of light has shone through the dark abyss of my memory. I heard something in the bell tower when we went to apprehend the witch. Okay, that's good. What'd you hear, buddy? What did you hear? Was it an incantation? No, it wasn't an incantation. Nevertheless, it sounded like a woman's voice. Mr. Wordsmith, this is extremely important information. Please add this to your testimony. Yes, I shall do that. It's best that I tell you about it now before I forget again. As the defender requested, you will now testify about the sound you heard. I recall hearing a woman's voice. A faint, delicate sobbing, no less. Okay.
Hold it!
You heard a woman sobbing? Yes, sobbing, or perhaps wailing. She sounded a bit like hinges in need of some grease. Was it actually a woman making these noises, or actually hinges that needed some grease? Was it a secret entranceway? Boy, his falsetto packs a serious punch. And there was another noise, too. Okay, did the woman make that noise, too? Clack, 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 clack. It was a pleasant sound, rather like that of wooden cogs in motion. Okay. Secret passageway, then? Huh? And another sound. A clink, clank of chains creaking. We've come a long way from the sound of a woman crying. Who is it? I remember now. A woman's scream. It was likely the contraptions. On second thought, I heard it too. The contraptions? Contraption! On a second thought, I heard it too. I remember a certain wailing, creaking noise flowing through the air. And when did you hear it? We ran to the bell tower, and I think it was when we arrived at the entrance. Indeed, only the quickest of us got there in time to hear it.
Mr. Wordsmith is a fast runner. Gotta be honest, Nick, I never saw that coming.
I think it might speak more for the slowness of the other vigilantes. Anyway, we got a new piece of info. The vigilantes heard some noises resembling machinery in the tower.
I wonder what was making all those eeks and clinks and clacks.
I think I know. Was there any machinery up in that bell tower? Now's the perfect time to present something that may have some connection to those noises. Okay. It's like they're all saying pretty much the same thing, but there was another witch in the bell tower. If only it was easier to prove.
If the other witch used the invisibility spell, that'd explain why no one saw her.
No kidding, Maya. It's the whole point of invisibility, after all. Don't even mean to her. But just knowing that doesn't help me. I need some more information to go on. I'm sure there was one more person, another witch, in the bell tower at the time of the incident. I'm gonna find a way to prove it.
Right. Let's keep our eyes peeled for any witnesses acting suspiciously.
Right. Boop, boop, boop. All the way back to Wordsmith. Alright.
Objection!
The defense has a theory regarding the source of those strange sounds. It was most likely this. This mechanism is on the middle floor of the bell tower. That reminds me. There was some contraption up there, unlike anything I'd seen before. That's right, Chief. We never touched it, though. How about we try operating that contraption to see what it does? We might be able to reproduce the sound that Mr. Lottolance heard at the crime scene. Right. You might be onto something. But it was I who testified about it before that, young man. I talked about it, too. Well, you've got my curiosity. Let's see you set that contraption in motion. My lord, just leave it to me. Get ready, everyone. Prick up your ears. There's the eek, there's the clack, there's the clink clank. That's it. That's the very same sound I heard. Oh, it is! That's what I heard as well. Yes, that's it. Oh, he died. As you've all seen, or rather heard, it's clear that device was operating shortly after the incident.
Objection!
This doesn't change the fact that we know nothing about what that contraption does. Your demonstration hasn't led us to any valuable conclusions.
It probably opens a secret passage.
Objection!
Remember our demonstration a little while ago? A demonstration? Are you referring to that silly contraption?
Objection!
The contraption serves a very specific function. The plan of the bell tower shows no stairs leading up to the belfry. Now, if you think about it in relation to the plan, it's obvious what this contraption is for. It's a mechanism enabling access up to the belfry. What? Is that what it is? Order! Order! Another witch was in the bell tower when the incident happened. And the reason she wasn't discovered is because she used that contraption to reach the belfry and hide up there.
Objection!
Hold your horses, Defender. You seem oblivious to the contradiction in your reasoning.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about your little demonstration earlier. Yes, the device was set in motion and made some strange noises. And yet, that's all it did.
That's right. Nothing else happened. If it was a device for accessing the top of the tower, then why didn't it take us there? Probably gotta put the freaking pendant in it. It didn't have a pendant. Yeah, it has the pendant-shaped hole in it.
Ergo, the contraption is of no relevance to this case. Which brings us back to my erstwhile conclusion. That there was no other witch.
Objection!
It's too early to say that, High Inquisitor.
And why is that?
Sure, our demonstration didn't show it, but maybe the device didn't work because it wasn't used correctly. What? Why do you think so? My reasoning is simple. Let's just say it'd be troublesome if just anyone could go up and sound that bell. So it's reasonable to assume that access to the belfry would be restricted. In other words, that a special key would be needed.
A key.
And I think I know just what that key is. Before I ask you to present evidence, I'd like to summarize your theory. You believe that there was another witch in the bell tower at the time of the incident? And that this witch used the contraption within the tower to make her way up to the belfry and hide there.
Your whole theory rests solely upon that contraption. If it doesn't allow access to the belfry, then your reasoning is completely wrong. I'm sure you know what that would mean for a speller.
Your mistake would seal her fate. Yes, I'm aware of that. Alright then. The defense shall prove its theory. Show us this key needed to operate the contraption in the bell tower. Easy.
Take that!
Easy. The key to the contraption is this pendant. That belonged to the accused, doesn't it? That's right. We found it at the crime scene. Now, if we take a look at the bottom part of this contraption, there's a depression here about the exact same size of the pendant. Oh yes, I remember it. A hole in the shape of that pendant. But I don't get it. Why would that pendant be the key to the bell tower? I don't know either. At least not for now. But the point is, it definitely is. With this pendant, we should be able to operate the contraption and access the belfry. Well then, the court will grant the defense a chance to prove its assertion. However, you shall be given one chance only.
Are you ready, Defender? Make sure you're prepared for the consequences of a mistake.
Save your game, idiot. Okay, Darklaw, okay, jeez.
This will be your only chance. If it doesn't work, that will be the end of it.
Yes, I'm ready. I've got to be right about this.
Good.
To be honest, this looks like a puzzle. Of course it is! Why wouldn't it be a puzzle? I wish the professor was here. This is totally his field of expertise.
Are you ready, Nick? Should we give it a try?
Yeah, it's gotta work. Isabela's fate depends on this. Talk about pressure. Gotta stay calm. Oh, here we go. Puzzle 64, the bell tower. 70 picarats! Pendant light is reflected by the blue gems on the circumference, oh my god, of the gears of the machine. Each gear will rotate 90 degrees when turned. Rotate the gears to align the blue gems and redirect the light. The large central gem will only reflect light when in the vertical position, and when rotated, light must hit the red gems on either side at the same time. Touch the gears on the touchscreen and slide the stylus left or right to rotate them clockwise or anti-clockwise. Rotate the central gear so that light hits the gems on both sides simultaneously. That's a lot.
Hey, Nick, let's give this thing a shot.
Okay. Oops. I lost. Whoa. I thought I did that. A beam of light. Of course, this must be the key.
That light is just begging to be pointed at one of those red gems.
You're right. Still, it looks like there's some kind of trick to this whole thing.
A trick?
Yeah, think about it. There are 2 gems. I bet we have to light them both simultaneously. Looks like we're only gonna have to do it with only this single beam of light too. Okay.
What? Are you sure we could pull that off?
I have no clue, but we've got no choice but to try. All we have to do is move the gears and bounce the light off those blue gems. Sure, yeah, I got it.
Alright. No time for jitters, Nick. We've got to make this work for Spella.
Okay. I won't reach that. Okay, got one.
Did you see that? It lit up for like a second.
Yeah, it did, but that was only 1 gem.
What gives? Nothing's happening.
What exactly did you expect? The gems must be lit simultaneously. But there's only 1 light, it's impossible. Indeed. Now that I believe we have our answer, it is, as you say, impossible.
Oh.
Isn't there 2 pendants? There was the pendant we found in the bell tower, which is this one. And didn't everyone, like, freak out saying, isn't Espella already wearing a pendant? So is there 2? Is that gonna be the solution? We need to get the one that's around Espella's neck? Maybe? I have no idea how that would have worked on the actual, like, when the incident occurred, because if Espella still has it, they would have had to put it right back on her and everything, and drop the other one, like...
Oh.
I don't know how that would work, but it's a theory. Wait a second, let me just try one more time. No, she only said 1 chance. That will not be necessary, your time is up. Wait, are you serious? Or have you already forgotten? You were given only 1 chance to back up your claim. Oh, come on.
No way.
Oh! My picarats! No, put me back! There were 70 of them! There were so many! In the end, the defense has failed to prove its theory. Did I actually lose, or is this a part of the story? I guess we'll find out. The contraption can also be operated with the pendant. But the pendant fit right into the mechanism. There's no way that's a coincidence, but still. No matter how much I try, it seems impossible to direct the light at both gems simultaneously. Okay, that feels like this was meant to happen. It seems your foolish experiment wasn't too much of a waste of time. Huh? While you were tinkering with that contraption, we already killed Espella. The accused regained consciousness. Oh.
Oh, Espella.
Is she okay? Well, despite seeming a bit confused, she's in better shape now. Although, I wouldn't describe her situation as okay. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's a bit toasty. Don't tell me you've forgotten your agreement with the judge.
You failed to prove your theory, so the accused's fate has been decided.
Ugh. There's nothing I can say to that.
Attendants, bring in the accused.
Okay. Well, I don't see a pendant.
Accused, the trial has reached its conclusion in your absence.
You are to be sent to the flames.
The court shall now announce its verdict.
The verdict.
Is she still possessed? It looks like the light's back in her eyes at least a little bit.
You are the Great Witch, and your true name is Bezella.
Stop saying that. Stop leading her.
This evening, a terrible crime took place. You killed your father, the storyteller, using the spell Grandworm. Does the accused have anything to say?
I am the Great Witch Bezella.
Yes, I am Bezella,
Ugh.
the one that brought calamity upon this town.
Gasp.
And my memories are proof of this. I remember the legendary fire in which this town was burned to the ground. And this day several hours ago.
And like 10 minutes ago when I killed that guy.
I summoned a fire dragon and took my own father's life.
Spella.
There is
There it is! There it is! There it is! There it is! There's the pendant! I see it! There's the pendant! Get it from her! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Objection! She has a pendant too! Put them both on!
Hold it!
Yes! Oh, he didn't notice it yet. No, Espella, you can't. Don't say that. You're under a spell. Don't give up just yet. Fool. Not your word. Don't you dare. Don't you dare take Franziska von Karma's word. What?
You've been fighting a battle in this court. You have come here with your logic, finding contradictions to astound everyone. It was your battle, not hers. So how can you be telling her not to give up when you have already dropped your sword? If you are a true knight of the court, you will fight your battle to the end. Why is she telling me this? It almost sounds like she's encouraging me. Is she waiting for something?
No, it's okay, Mr. Wright. Ever since I was little, I can only remember being all alone. But that's not really true. There were people who were dear to me and memories that I cherished.
Uh-huh.
At least, I think there were. But I've already lost all that. They were taken from me the moment I became Bezella.
You're not Bezella.
Poor Isabella. Since then, I started working at Aunt Patty's bakery. I met Mr. Wright, Maya, Mr. Layton, and Luke.
Oh, it's Professor Layton?
The four of you did all you could to help me. I am truly happy to have met you.
Oh.
But blame for the Great Witch's crimes rests solely on my shoulders. So let's put an end to this now. Bezella must not remain in this town.
Espella. But the pendant!
You, Mr. Wright.
No! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Objection! Phoenix! Look at it! It's there! She has it! So this one wasn't even hers! Espella. Well then, it's time for the final verdict. Think, Phoenix, think. Isn't there anything I can do? Yes! Object! Just need something. I have something! It's me, your inner thought. Yeah, I see it! Anything that could offer even a single glimmer of hope in this darkness of despair. That's beautiful. There's gotta be something, right? Yeah, I see it! Gotta love the heart-pounding tension. Wait and just let her burn. Wait and see what happens. No, object!
Objection!
Your Honor, please hold off with the verdict. Ooh, don't do that. I don't like that. Where's your proof that you can see it? Damn it, you're right. Let her burn. What's that, defender? It's too early to pass the final judgment on Espella.
What? Explain yourself.
You said earlier that the trial has reached its conclusion. But there's something we have yet to examine. What are you suggesting?
Do you mean to say you have some new evidence?
Yeah, but surely there can't possibly be any new evidence at this late stage. Yes, there is.
Very well, Defender. We shall play along with you just one more time. Now, show us this evidence that we haven't yet seen.
The new crucial piece of evidence is it's on Espella. On Espella! There's only one place where it can be. It's in Espella's possession. Right there. Boop.
I have it?
I saw it for a second. It's still there. She didn't put it down. Something there that she shouldn't have. To quote my boyfriend, I have an updated autopsy report. An item that contradicts what we've heard. The gut feeling tells me that item is the key to this whole case.
Most interesting. I shall enjoy watching you hopelessly struggle through this, like a fish caught in a net.
Now, Defender, show us this new evidence that the accused supposedly has in her possession. Right there?
Got it!
We don't even have an autopsy report. That would be impressive indeed. Espella? Can I see that bracelet on your left hand? That's why it needs updating.
Yes, certainly, if you like. It's actually a pendant, you know. But the strap got torn somehow when I was up in that bell tower. That's why I've had it around my wrist since, well, just before this trial started.
But this pendant, it looks exactly the same as the one we already have here. Wait a minute. What's all this? I thought there was something on her wrist last time. Like, it would like, you would like see like her like back of her wrist and it looked like there was like black lines on it. And I didn't point it out, but I was like, that's weird. I never noticed that with Espella's arm, but that makes sense that it's a new addition to her sprite. We confiscated her pendant at the crime scene. Why is she wearing it now? I don't get it. It's giving me a headache. Oh, he's dead. So I was right. I have another question about this pendant. Espella, do you remember when exactly the strap broke?
I'm trying to remember, but no, I can't. I know it was still fine when we parted ways, but...
In other words, she has no memory of it. She doesn't remember when it broke or when she tied it to her wrist. That's certainly bizarre, I must say. Sounds like someone ripped it off of her neck, used it to open whatever secret passageway there was, and then dropped the pendant back. That's certainly bizarre, I must say. Your pendant has already been submitted as evidence.
Objection!
And yet Espella still has her pendant. That's a fact we can all attest to, which means there must have been two pendants to begin with. Really?
Objection!
So there are two.
And the accused was caught red-handed at the crime scene.
Whether this pendant is hers or not, it doesn't change anything.
Yeah. She was caught red-handed by us, the vigilantes. The pendant proves something crucial to this case. It can't be more crucial than us catching her at the crime scene. the second pendant wasn't dropped by a speller. So as the defense already suggested, one more person was at the crime scene. What? What? Oh my god. Oh, they're all gone. Order, order! Accused, submit your pendant as evidence this incident.
Yes, my lord. Nick? If we have 2 pendants to work with, maybe we can see if that strange contraption will work this time.
Now it makes sense. That must be why it didn't work before. Your Honor, the defense would like to try operating the mechanism in the bell tower one more time. What? Why now? The contraption didn't work before because we only had 1 pendant. But both pendants are needed to operate it properly. Foolishness. Try as many times as you like, it's no use. I, Inquisitor Darklight, you know this is a waste of time.
If it's not going to work anyway, why not let the defender see for himself?
That's interesting. She's letting this happen. Like, she's not fighting it at all, and I think that's interesting. What?
Defender, if you think you can operate the contraption with 2 pendants.
Foolishness, Dante.
Then I suggest you go ahead and try it, unless it has already dawned upon you that such a plan is futile.
The defense shall be given one more chance to verify its theory about the aforementioned contraption. Let us now make our way to the bell tower. Again, making us climb these steps again. This goddamn defender. Hello, Darklaw.
This is going to be your last try.
Okay. That's what you think. I know.
Are you not terrified? The life of the accused rests in your shaky hands. We won't be having any more, let me try again, please, your honors.
Damn it, she called me out. Phoenix's poor knees. Fun fact, when the Power Rangers fighters added the Quantum Ranger, played in the show and voiced in game by the same VA, his trailer introduced him by shouting, "Foolishness, Lord Zed."
Besides, you must be aware that this puzzle may well be unsolvable.
I wouldn't have been able to solve a puzzle like this before arriving here in Labyrinthia, but a certain professor gave me some confidence. But now, I'm sure I can take on any puzzle. Hell yeah! I'm channeling my inner Layton. And it's all thanks to you, Professor. Hell yeah. Shout out Layton. You taught me that every puzzle has a solution. I have everything I need now. What do you say, Maya? Should we hurry up and get started? So you're telling me that this second witch had to, like, sit here and solve a stupid light puzzle? She's, like, fiddling with it while, like, people are, like, running up the stairs. How about the puzzle about how Shady cheats? Alright. Slap in that pendant. Puzzle 64. Yep. There we go. Cute. Alright. Oh, you gotta make me redo the pink light? Okay. Oh, this is gonna be difficult now. Okay. Well, we got the pink light. Pink and green lights, wicked joke goes here.
Pink goes good with green.
Okay. Oh, I did it! They're both lit. I did it. Is it not the solution? They both lit up. Ugh. Whatever. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Do they both have to touch this? Okay, is that it? Oh, come on! At the same time? How?
Oh, look, I'll be a ladder.
There we go! Got it!
I await your verdict. Puzzle solved. Take that.
Huzzah! We did it! Success! As the red gem shines with an intense light and the large gem on the pillar begins to emit a glaring light. Cool. Sure I did it right. Oh my god, is this still not working?
Nothing's happening.
There it is. The sound. Ooh. I can't believe Alphabet has narrow-minded cultural assumptions. This is how did none of these vigilantes see this? I await your verdict. It's a ladder. Objection. It's a step ladder. Damn it. This is... What an astounding contraption. What do we have here? It's still no comparison to the incomparable astoundingness of Mother Nature.
Ooh, I like to climb up those stairs. I like being on the top.
We shall escort you.
I'm gonna take. Okay, Nick. Let's go see what's upstairs.
Ring the bell. Summon the demon.
Nick, isn't this bell?
Yeah, I think you're right. That's the bell that was taken from underground. The bell of ruin. The bell that must not be sounded.
I love his like little inner thoughts. The VA just whispers. It's the bell that must not be sounded. That's hilarious. I'm now mentally putting ladder into what is this feeling? It's not going well.
Nick, there's someone hiding behind the bell.
She's still here? Kira. Kira isn't. There's no way Kira is the Great Witch.
It's you. Now that's the last person I expected to find here. Miss Kira.
No, that doesn't. Oh, to be continued. That doesn't explain the robe. Kira clearly still has her robe on. Are you telling me there was 3 witches up in this tower? Yes. That's, oh my gosh. Is that why Darklaw was like, yeah, okay, go ahead, do it. Go ahead, go up that tower, see what's up there. Because she knew Kira was up there. I don't know, I'd expect a Kira before like Grey Earl. Layton and Luke!
It's so quiet in here. There's not a sound to be heard.
Let's be very careful though, Luke. The puzzle we just dealt with is not necessarily the only one in place here.
Right you are, Professor. Let's proceed with caution. Ooh, tower ground floor. And there's hint coins. Gasp, old man Withers. Give me some coins, please. I'll just leave. Oh. Beautiful. Okay, let's avoid this thing that is probably a puzzle.
I don't quite understand what good it does to have a tower this high.
Without this lift, it would appear as if reaching the very top would be quite impossible. Oh, it's an elevator. It appears the chain is connected to the upper section. I gather it must be of considerable strength.
I wonder just how much this chain is capable of pulling.
Well, let's test it, you know? I knew it. It gave puzzle vibes.
Is this what I think it is? It looks like a lift.
Indeed it does. It looks a lot like the kind of lift with which we are well acquainted. I have 3 different memes in my head right now. They're all about the same.
But we haven't seen anything else like this since we arrived in Labyrinthia.
Yes, quite. In truth, I didn't think machinery of this sort existed here. I wonder what it's using as a source of power.
Well, since there seems to be no other way up, does that mean we get to ride it?
What are you holding? Chalices and knives behind him. A puzzle. No! Pain. Indeed. That would seem the most logical course of action. I must say, I find the presence of such a device most intriguing. But we can't stand around pondering such things. There'll be time for that later. Onwards and upwards, my boy.
Right then, let's go.
I know I keep saying this, Luke, but bear in mind that we must proceed with caution.
I'm with you on that one, Professor.
Okay. Where's the puzzle? There was the puzzle exclamation point. Where is it? Are we gonna get stuck? Cool, we're in the middle of the air.
Professor, we've stopped.
What?
What's going on here? Are we trapped?
No, I don't believe so, Luke. I believe to keep going up, you gotta solve puzzles on every floor. Although I do get the feeling that something is about to happen. All aboard the Death Trap Express. And Janet, if the thing behind you is a puzzle. Typing out memes in text form on my phone is an experience.
Something, Professor?
What do you mean by something? I mean this, Luke, and then the chain breaks and they plummet. Oh! What the? Luke, stand close to me.
Okay.
$65. Tower of Teller. Nice. Turns remaining 4? Ooh. A stone statue stands before you. Beneath it lies a panel with what appears to have once been a crest of some kind, now a disjointed mess. Move the panels by touching the arrows that connect them, and rearrange the pieces so that the crest is correctly displayed. Touch the arrows on the touchscreen below to swap the selected pieces. Rearrange the pieces and complete the crest. Be careful as there is a limit to the number of times you can move pieces. Okay. The opening of SMRPG, when you fight Bowser on chandeliers, but when Mario jumps on the chandelier, the puzzle exclamation point pops up. Okay. There's no undo, so you just have to restart. Okay. And then down, right? Did I do it? Okay, that was easy.
no! Oh no!
See if I've proven myself.
Layton, you murdered that owl!
Come what may, puzzles are there to be solved.
Correct! You can sense the approaching presence of a formidable foe in the shadows. That is horrifying. Imagine you're putting together like a bunch of puzzle pieces and you finally finish it and you're like, alright, I did it! And then a freaking text just pops up in your vision. You can sense the approaching presence of a formidable foe in the shadows. Goofy scream ensues.
Well, we started moving again.
It would seem this entire lift is in itself another puzzle put in place to protect— oh my god.
I don't believe we're in the clear just yet. This may take a while. We've stopped again. Another stage of the puzzle.
It's dark out. You're likely to be eaten by— Indeed, that would appear to be the case.
I'll take on this one, Professor.
Alright, but don't overexert yourself. We'll still need to work together to solve the rest of this puzzle.
Roger that.
Man, every time I want to go up to my bedroom, I gotta solve 50 of these turn 4 puzzles. Oh no, these are gonna get harder as they go up, aren't they? Ooh! That's cute! Okay, yeah, I got it. Alright, that's the pattern. Does the storyteller have to do this every time he comes downstairs? Damn it, I just wanted to use the bathroom. Why did I choose to do this to myself? Okay. Sure, we got that piece up there. Let's move this one. Yep. And then this one? Beautiful. Okay. These are easy. These are so much— I like these puzzles.
I've already seen the answer. Come what may, puzzles are there to be solved.
Correct. You've come a long way. Keep it up. No foreboding text this time. Cool. Okay. Wilhelm scream. These poor statues.
I did it, Professor!
You certainly did. Well done, Luke.
But we're still not there yet, are we? Just how far is this lift going to take us?
Well, judging by all the stages thus far, whoever put this puzzle in place is certainly keen that we don't reach the top easily.
We still can't afford to let our guard down.
Oh, we stopped again. Some poor guard dodging falling statues. Oh. Oh my gosh, another one? Well then, allow me to take the let me to take on this one. Just sigh. Ew! This guy's kind of funky. Yeah, I got it. Ooh, 6 turns for this one. Cool, so let's see where we need to bring things. Uh-huh. And then move this one here. I think. Actually, maybe not. Hold on. Okay, yeah, there we go, there we go. I saw a tweet that'll make me sad because it isn't gonna happen. Oh no. I feel like... feel like I messed up. Have you considered the Bill Cipher boss fight? Okay, I think that... Yeah. Oh, yes. And then move that there. And then put this in the middle. Yes. Shame Kingdom Hearts doesn't touch on the series and just does the movies. Oh, I know. Imagine. And then move that there. Yes, there we go. And then... swap those, and then swap these. Easy. There he goes! Bye, buddy.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
Alright. Nice.
Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
Ah, the joy. Correct. Excellent! Just excellent. Nothing else to say? You really freaked me out with that first one.
That was an exceedingly difficult puzzle.
Was it? I thought it was pretty chill. Oh, nice.
I think you're probably right, Luke.
Well, this is it, Professor.
Ooh. Oh.
It seems we have arrived at last.
Oh, pretty! Phoenix and Maya are in the fires of hell. These guys are in a pretty rose garden. Oh, that's gorgeous!
Wow, this is certainly different.
Gargoyle Sora teaming up with Goliath and Elisa to fight Demona and Xanatos. I don't know if Nomura has as much knowledge on the Disney cartoons as much as the US audience, I mean. But yes, I love the idea of gargoyles or Darkwing Duck. Yes!
There are flowers and plants everywhere. I can even see a water wheel over there.
Well, let's live here forever, Professor.
It is a beautiful place.
Now what nightmarish creature?
Little chilly. So, is this the storyteller's garden then?
I think that's probably a safe assumption, Luke.
Good job, Luke. You get a gold star.
Judging by the abundance of water and rose bushes, it's being well taken care of. I'd be inclined to say the tower seems more akin to a castle.
Sure. Oops.
Who'd have imagined we'd end up in a beautiful place like this? Let's investigate.
Yeah! Cute. Alright. There's definitely gotta be hint coins here, right? Two. I love this soundtrack. Where is this last hint coin? I'm afraid to click things because they'll move me on to a new location before I can get my hint coins. Oh. Yes, the soundtrack to these games is awesome. I'm loving it.
building is really something else. I guess this part must be the storyteller's house. Isabella must have lived here when she was younger.
Yes, indeed. This must have been her family home.
Her family. Wonder if she had any plans to ever come back here.
No matter where she goes or what she does, family is family. This will always be her home. I'd say it's highly likely that she would wish to come back here someday.
I suppose so, even if her family was only the two of them.
The relationship between Isabella and her father may well prove to be an important clue.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Huh?
What's the matter, Luke?
It's nothing. I'm probably seeing things. For a moment there, I thought I saw something moving at the top of the tower.
Oh, home is where the heart is.
Sorry, it must have just been my imagination. Let's go inside, Professor.
No, hold on. There's things to examine. Hold on. Okay, good. Alright. Amazingly, it appears the structure was recently adorned with flowers and kept in rather good repair.
I bet Isabella sure must have had quite the comfortable life back when she used to live here.
Okay, let's go. Check upstairs.
Cute! This appears to be a child's room.
It certainly looks that way. From its condition, I'd say it hasn't been used for some time. Presumably, it was used by Isabella as a child.
Right, so this is where Isabella grew up. Something pretty big must have happened to make her leave home so young. And how Isabella and the storyteller used to get on together.
Isabella is a young lady of strong conviction and a kind heart. I'm certain that's because she grew up with a fine home environment. There's a lot of assumptions there, Professor. You're assuming a lot of things. It's not how it works all the time. In other words, I'm sure she and her father must have spent some quality time here together.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're right about that. For Isabella, this place must be full of precious memories. I almost feel we're intruding coming in here like this.
But Luke, we have no choice if we wish to save Isabella.
Yes, I suppose that's true. When you put it like that, I guess she wouldn't mind even if she knew.
The paintings on the walls certainly give this room a rather charming feel. 1. Ooh! Oh, it's been a while since we've seen the blue magnifying glass. I almost forgot what it was. I forgot it was a mechanic. Two. And 3. Alright, let's look around.
Hey, look at all these stuffed animals and toys.
Whoever made these stuffed animals appear to have put quite their heart and soul into the craftsmanship.
This wall is filled with artwork from top to bottom and not a speck of dust in sight.
It looks as if the room is just the way Isabella left it when she left home. Yeah, the magnifying glass was an underutilized mechanic.
This painting sure does make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, doesn't it, Professor?
Oh.
Look, Professor. The door over there looks the way forward.
Indeed, but first of all, let's investigate this room a little, shall we? Don't get a hold of yourself, Luke. We haven't even checked out the blue magnifying glass. Sorry, Professor. Crikey, what is that? What is that shadow? Is it like a...
Professor, behind that curtain, there's someone there.
I don't think it's a person. Yeah, I was gonna say. The mysterious figure turned out to be...
just the door. Whew, that's a relief.
Is that a diary?
My heart was in my mouth.
Isabella must have played at this stall as a child.
What's this?
For shame, Luke.
Look, Professor, there's a child's picture book here. The title is The First Story.
Oh. It would appear to be a handmade children's picture book.
Wonder if it was written especially for a speller.
It may well have been. Evidently, a great deal of loving care has been put into the writing and illustrations. I want to read it! Oh, cute!
There was a bad witch in the town. All of the carrots in the field disappeared, and all the money in the bank was turned into pumpkins.
No! How could that happen? The people of the town had to put up with all kinds of mischief from the witch. They didn't know what to do. Then one day a brave young girl appeared and said to the townsfolk,
When the witch uses witchcraft, she always uses a big stick, doesn't she? So if we take away her stick, we'll be able to stop her.
Ah, the staff. The Talia Magica. After hearing this, the people of the town set a trap for the witch and managed to capture her. At her trial, the bad witch said this to the people. My pockets are filled with pumpkins.
Even now, the legendary great witch Bazella is living here in this town.
Bazella is the queen of all the witches. She is the one who gives us witches life. The townsfolk punished the witch, and peace was restored to the town once more. To this day, Bazella is still hiding somewhere in the town. Interesting. But the brave townsfolk will not be beaten by the bad witches. Interesting.
Who'd have thought there would be a fairy tale about Bazella? She's a mysterious character, all right.
Tell me, Luke, why do you think the author chose to write about Bazella in a children's picture book?
Well, maybe to make their child behave.
A speller don't go around turning money into pumpkins.
Something like, if you don't do as you're told, Bazella will come and get you.
Yes, indeed, that is a possibility. Still, I have to wonder. Why is it that some lowly witch was caught and not the great Bazella herself?
Well, I suppose it is a bit strange. If Bazella herself been caught, the story could have been brought to a more conclusive ending. Do you think there's some other reason?
It's certainly a possibility. I don't suppose there are any other handmade picture books in the room apart from this one.
Handmade picture books? I don't see any. I guess that must be the only one.
Which would imply this book has some special significance.
I guess so. After all, it is handmade. I bet she really treasured it. Do you think it was the storyteller who wrote this book?
The handwriting does seem very similar to that of the story. This book appears to have been written with a touch more care and attention, but I imagine it was the storyteller who wrote it. So did, the storyteller go through, a trauma or something?
He must have written as a gift from father to daughter.
Is he actually gonna be her father? Huh, I guess we'll find out. Bazella will get you if you don't eat your broccoli.
That actually seems really thoughtful, even if the story itself is a little scary. I'd like to take this book to a speller.
Yes, let's take this book about Bazella to a speller who's about to be murdered for being a Bazella because of her father. Yes, let's do just that, Luke. We must take good care of it. Okay, can we leave now, or are you gonna yell at Luke again? I believe we've seen all there is to see here. Let's press on, Luke.
Oh, now we can go. Okay.
The storyteller's room. Ooh. Ew. Oh, fun.
What do you make of this room, Professor? It's not very tidy.
This appears to be the very top of the tower. The parchment lying on the floor here seems very similar to the type on which the storyteller writes his stories.
I think we can say with some certainty that this is the storyteller's room.
Huh? This is the storyteller's room?
Yes, it says so on the map, Luke.
I was imagining something a bit grander, like a throne room with all kinds of posh decorations.
While Luke reads a little eccentric, it's unmistakably the study of an author. He probably spent all his time in here continuously writing those stories. All the really dark and messed up ones.
The stories. I wonder what Isabella thought of it all. Her father writing stories for all the townsfolk, I mean. Wonder if she looked forward to seeing the new stories completed? Or if she...
The stories are probably a little too mature in content for a young child. And that's why he spread them around the streets for all the young children to read. I don't imagine the storyteller would have shown Isabella many of them.
But in that case, surely she can't have had many opportunities to even talk to her father, given how busy he was. I guess that means she was pretty lonely. It must have been hard for her, even knowing how important those stories are for the people of the town.
There was also an anime movie for Professor Layton called The Eternal Diva. It can be watched on YouTube. Ooh, really? I'm gonna have to check that out.
But I don't think it's right. No child should be unable to talk with their father.
I absolutely agree, Luke. I believe it'll be important in the upcoming trial to have an understanding of Isabela's feelings towards her father.
Professor?
Knowing you, Luke, I'm sure you must have a lot of things on your mind at the moment. So if there's anything at all that you want to talk about, you will tell me, won't you?
Of course I will, Professor.
I'm always ready to listen, Luke. Aww, cute. Now then, shall we start investigating this room? Is that a fish? Surprised no hand coin up here. Beautiful. Papers are strewn up, about the floor. Strange, it doesn't appear as if they've been written on.
I know it sounds a bit silly, but let's try not to trample over these papers, okay, Professor? Wow, there sure is quite a bit of light coming through that stained glass window, huh?
I wonder if this is actually the topmost part of the tower. Assuming this desk is the thing we need to examine. From the look of this room, it appears the storyteller is quite the talented artist.
Something about this room really makes it feel a lot like the Professor's study.
Alright, oh, wait. There we go.
Look, Professor, a photograph.
Is that Darklaw?
Wait, I didn't think they even had photographs in this town.
Is that a picture of Darklaw and Isabella? Yeah, they don't have photographs. Indeed, it's not the kind of thing one would have expected to find here. So are they from, like, the, I guess, quote-unquote, real world?
Too right. I certainly haven't seen any cameras about since we got here. There's no doubt that this is a photo, though. What could that mean?
I want to look at it! I would like to look at it! This may be in some way related to the tower being so closely protected. Look at this photograph. What do you see in this photograph, Luke?
I don't know, Professor. You have...
dots? Eyes? Thinking face.
There are two children, both young girls.
Oh, that's definitely Darklaw and Isabella. Oh, cute. Okay, this is in Labyrinthia. But the bell tower's there. But didn't they say the bell tower only recently appeared? This photo looks quite old, doesn't it? Cute. Are they sisters or friends? Cousins? Huh. This photo looks quite old, doesn't it? Love the anime thing of character growing 20 years but keeping the same hairstyle, so they're recognizable, of course. I wonder who they are. Could be anyone, Luke. Could be anyone. Like, oh, they got the pendants! Oh, that's... Ah! Oh, they got the pendants! Oh, Dark Law. You're Bazella, aren't you? I wonder who they are. Bazella and Espella. As sisters, I bet. I bet they're sisters. The new Inazuma 11 had the protagonist of the original trilogy as a dad, and he still had the same hairstyle as a kid. Well, one of them is surely Espella. There can be little doubt about that.
Hey, you're right. And look at that pendant. It's the same one Espella always wears.
You'll never outgrow that bowl cut. The fact that she's continued to wear it ever since shows just how important that pendant must be to her.
What about the other girl? Do you think she's a friend of Espella's?
Indeed. I'd wager the two of them were rather close friends at that. Okay, they could be just friends.
They do look pretty chummy, all right. See, they even have the same pendant.
A glimpse into Espella's past. This may well prove to be an important clue. I'd like to ask her about it face to face. Let's borrow it for the time being. And there's her doll she has.
What if there are any other clues knocking around?
Well, I'd say there's something that you thought you saw moving earlier as a point worth pursuing.
But isn't this the last room of the tower? I must have been imagining things.
Not necessarily, Luke. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a way of getting beyond even this room. Let's look around more closely.
Right you are, Professor.
2 girls, 2 pendants. This reminds me of a puzzle. Oh, let me check out those photos. No, Phoenix solved that one. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. That's hilarious. Picture of 2 girls added to items. Cool. Examine the storyteller's room. I don't see anything. Oh, 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 oh! Come on, come on. A puzzle!
Oh, this is...
What is it, Luke?
The letter on top of the piano. This was evidence during their trial.
That trial, my boy.
Yes, the trial about Sir Belduke's death. The trial when you were...
You mean when I was turned to gold? In which case, this letter is the one that the storyteller's owl Hoot gave us after we last paid him a visit.
Yes, it is, but that letter was completely blank, wasn't it?
Indeed it was.
That was meant to be Sir Belduke's suicide note, which he'd addressed to the storyteller.
His suicide note, you say?
But Sir Belduke's butler swapped the letter for some plain old sheets of parchment before it got delivered. Those blank sheets were given to us by Mr. Hoot, who knew something was strange about them.
I see. I certainly missed out on some intriguing developments during my absence. I mean, technically you were there. Technically. You weren't entirely absent. Just mentally.
The real suicide note was revealed at the trial. But how has it ended up here?
Well, I imagine that's quite simple, Luke. It's likely that after the trial finished, the letter was returned to its rightful owner. This game has some pretty neat puzzles. This is one of them. Ooh! It was addressed to the storyteller after all.
Right. I guess that does make sense. I suppose the storyteller finally had a chance to actually read it then.
Yes, in fact, it would be reasonable to assume that he most likely did so very recently. Perhaps even today while sitting at the piano.
What on earth was going through his mind here before that final parade? There's something we're not seeing here. We need to investigate this closely, Luke.
What could it be? Surely this is not a trap of some kind.
It might be. It's unlikely that a trap would be so obvious. Just a moment. There's some kind of puzzle in this piano. A piano puzzle! Ooh, pretty. Musical score. Below the stained glass window is written, "When the stars have aligned, the goddess shall pluck her harp, bring forth her serene song, rearrange the musical notes to create a lovely melody." Touch a musical note and slide the stylus to move it across the touchscreen. Place a music note over the desired spot and release it to have the notes switch places. Once you've decided on your answer, touch submit to see if it's correct. Okay, correctly align the notes. Rearrange. Oh, okay, okay. I was like, what am I supposed to do? I got it. Do they... When the stars have aligned, the goddess shall pluck her harp, bringing forth her serene song. Rearrange the musical notes to create a lovely melody. Okay. Oh! It shows it for a sec, okay. Touch a musical note inside the stylus to move it across the touchscreen. Place a musical note over the desired spot and release it to have the note switch places. Once you have decided on your answer, touch submit to see if it's correct. The one thing I'm going to ask you, chat, if I hit submit and it's wrong, will it take away my picarets? Or can I press submit as much as I like? That's the one thing I'm going to ask about this puzzle. Is it like the chalices and I can just keep trying over and over and over? Or will they take away my points from me? I do not remember. Oh no. I'm worried. My points, I'm very attached to them. Does it pause it? No, it doesn't. Alright, well, let's just do a random. And then hit... Oh! Submit. No, no. No, he's gonna yell. He's gonna take away my points from me.
Puzzle, but a tricky one.
Don't take my... Okay, he didn't take away any points. Can we freeze the screen somehow? I know, right? Oh, no! He took away my point! Okay. Can we freeze the screen somehow? Shoot. I want to save. It goes so fast. Shoot. Seems like I'm guessing blue means we're correct, and red means we're wrong? I'm guessing? Or maybe red is right? I don't know. I want to look at it. I want to look at it. It goes way too fast. Shoot, I missed it again. Yes, I'd like a hint. What relation could the notes have with the light streaking across the night sky? I don't know. Could be anything. There we go. Okay, I just want to look at what it happens. I screenshot it. I got it. I got it. Alright. Let me open this. Okay. Well, maybe... Oh, red... Maybe red's the correct one? I see what we need to do. It's just the spinning is making me nuts. So I went to take my bottles out to the recycling bin just outside work, and I have my phone in my hand, so I had to spend 2 minutes digging in the recycling bin for my phone. Oh no! Okay. This puzzle is very hard. So the tallest point is going to be her head. Or no, it's her wing? Or is it her... Let me look at this picture. Is it her head or her wing? Her head, I think. Her head's the one that glows. So... I mean, not her head, her wing. Sorry. That's the 1, 2, 3, fourth one. So the fourth one's going to be this tall one. So the screenshot the Discord if you want it. Yes, thank you, thank you. This is a tough one. I see what it wants from me. And then it's gonna be... I think the second tallest point is the second to last one. Yes. Yes, it is. So this one is gonna be here. Cool. And then it's gonna be the lowest point is the last one. Right? Yeah. So that's this one. Cool. And then it's the top of the line. No, actually it's the second line is the first one. Oh my god, how could you do this without a screenshot of it? This is so... I guess you could do like... Oh my gosh. And then... Yeah, I think that's right. Don't mind me going back and forth between the screenshot and the game. It's mostly empty, but my phone case is black and the bed is tall. Oh, jeez. And then it's on the line here. And then it's on the line here, I think. Okay, I think I got it. I think this is it. Does it change at all when it goes? No, okay. The colors don't matter then. Alright, I think that's it.
Let's see if I've proven myself.
Okay, we did it! Be really good at reading music, I guess. It's just it goes so fast. I'm like, my brain is already processing 3 different other things by the time it's gone. Thank goodness for screenshots. Oh my gosh. Superb. A loud bang rings through the air as the celestial globe adorns the ceiling begins to move.
stairway just appeared.
It took me 3 screenshots to get that shot.
I have a feeling that the rooftop we saw from the garden continues above here.
Oh, I can see what you mean, Professor. It's really dark in here, but moonlight seems to be coming in from up above.
Well, there's no turning back now. The answer to the biggest mystery of all is surely waiting for us ahead.
Let's go.
I think so too, Professor. I wonder what on earth it could be.
Who knows?
The next step in the storyteller's story, if I'm not mistaken.
The next step? But the story has already finished, hasn't it?
Not yet, Luke. It's still a little too soon for the ending.
Alchemist suicide note added to items. Ooh, another cutscene. Oh, it's not a cutscene, it's a storyteller. Oh, there it is. There's a cutscene. Wait, it was a storyteller? Wait a minute. I just registered. Aren't you supposed to be dead?
Of all people would make it this far.
It's you!
I thought so. You are still alive.
I knew he was still alive.
Professor Layton, I've had enough of your running around, flagrantly contravening...
I'm gonna kill you again, Layton.
As such, I can no longer ignore your meddling.
Uh-oh.
Professor!
Oh my god! We need to update that autopsy report. Let's go, Professor! Luke, get the sword. Oh my god, it's like triple his size.
Professor!
Oh! Yo, Layton! Oh, he's so cool.
Thank you, my boy.
Nice. Battle of Wits. All that the storyteller writes is destined to come true. Your opponent's attacks are no exception. Memorize the storyteller's tale and deflect your opponent's predetermined moves. Cute! Enemy knights will appear in accordance with the storyteller's tale. Memorize the order of their attacks and deflect them using the knight's own moves against them. Touch the attack icons on the touchscreen below in the order that you think they appeared. Once you have selected the order, touch submit and to see if your answer is correct. Okay, cool. I'm afraid your role in the story ends here, Professor. Now allow me to write the tale of your demise. The knight drew his blade. As the battle came to a close, he raised his blade overhead and delivered the finishing blow. Okay. Battle of Wits. Okay, so the Steel Samurai went to Studio 1, not Studio 2. No, do that again. I was... Oh, jeez. Oh. Imagine... I think... I think he did a jump at the end. Right? Okay, now that. Cool. Yo, Layton! Sick. Well played, Professor. But how will you fare in this tragic tale? That was a complete guess. I'm actually really surprised I did that. Okay. A new knight stepped in for his fallen comrade. He slashed quickly, delivering 3 blows before finishing the battle with a 3-hit combination attack. Wait, lock in. It's time to lock in. No way he went to Studio 2, might be. Alright. Spin. downward slash, sideways slash, downward slash, spin. Oh! Okay, it was, spin. Oh, sideways slash, spin. Ah, I messed up. Okay. It doesn't take away my coins. Good, good, good. Okay, okay, okay. Spin. Slat. Down. Forward. 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 Spin. Spin. Down. I don't remember when he did the second spin. Spin. Forward, forward, down. Wait. No, was it? Let's see, let's see. I think it was this. Spin. Slash, slash, slash. Oh, okay. Close, close, close. So these two are swapped. Yes. Okay. Spin. Down. Slash. Slash. Down. Spin. Yes, spin at the end. Okay. Oh, they keep moving it. Down, down. Slash, slash, spin. Spin. Down. Wait, what? Does he change the order every time? Spin. Down. Slash. Slash. Down. Spin. Okay. Spin. Down. Slash. Slash. Down. Spin. Okay, he didn't change the order. I was just... They're doing all these memory puzzles. I do not have good memory. I'm too ADHD for this. Think you worked it out, do you? Let us see if you can predict the ending of this final chapter. Cool. The final knight drew his sword. As he attacked, he began to vanish into thin air, his movements veiled in the embrace of the shadows. Okay. What do you got for me, knight? Down. Right. Splash. Oh, no! Oh, no! I did not remember any of that. I don't know. I need to see it again. Down slash. Alright. Slash. Spin. Down. I must have like an object permanence problem or something. Down slash spin down. Down slash spin down, and probably that. I don't know. Nope. 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 Down. Forward. Parry forward. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna write it down. It's probably cheating to write it down. I got the first one. I remembered it was a forward. There's a piece of paper. Don't mind me. Why do I have no paper? Where'd all my paper go? Here it is. Hold on, hold on. Go. Okay. I don't remember my FGC means enough. Alright. Let's go. Down. He switches it! It was a forward the first time! My man switched it. And my marker didn't work, so I couldn't write any of that down anyway. Okay. I need keys for myself. Down is this. Forward is this. Spin is this. What's the other one? Slash. Slash is this. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. I got 5 of them. Okay. It was slash, spin, forward. Wait, no, was it? It was slash, spin, down, forward, spin. So then it must be this at the end. Beautiful! The power of writing it down.
Let's see if I've proven myself.
Huzzah!
Joy of solving puzzles.
Oh my gosh. That was a fun puzzle though. I actually enjoyed that. Marvelous. In this case, it would seem that the pen is not stronger than the sword. That's funny. Yeah, Layton! Mess him up! Oh, Luke. Somebody give Luke a sword. Yo, Layton, he's so cool.
Professor, behind you!
Ooh, a big boy. Oh no!
Professor!
Oh no! Oh, he's okay, he's chill.
Well, now, that was close.
Yeah! Guys, the storyteller's still here.
I'm afraid that the power of your pen is no longer absolute.
You never fail to impress me, Professor Layton.
You're so cool.
Just tell me one thing. What exactly are you trying to achieve?
Great question.
You could say, I'm trying to lift the veil that hangs over the town.
If that is indeed the case, the answer lies in the final story. This very evening, the great witch Brazella will be tried, and all stories will end. You should take your place in the gallery and observe the final trial.
Permit me, if I may, to ask you a question, Mr. Storyteller.
Why? Just one. Why?
Why is it
Yeah.
that you are here?
Why do you do the things that you do?
What?
What?
You too should be watching in the gallery, watching as your twisted story unfolds.
My twisted story? What do you mean by that?
You must surely be aware that your story has already become twisted. Take our arrival in this town, for instance. Not to mention our being here at this very moment. Neither of these things could have happened in the story you wrote. In other words, what I am saying is that you are no longer the weaver of the tale.
Ooh. It is as you say. The story I crafted has indeed been twisted out of proportion by someone else's actions. Oh, interesting. I'm not surprised that you realized. It seems nothing passes by those sharp eyes unnoticed. That is exactly why I decided to write the grand finale. To prevent any further distortion. Do you mean to suggest that by ending the story you could return this town to its original state? To its original state, you say? I'm afraid that is not the case. Those sharp, beady eyes. The entire truth behind Labyrinthia is sealed by a single spell. That's right. The final spell. It's the final everything. Final story, final spell. Final parade. The final spell, you say? When that spell is invoked, Labyrinthia's true form will become clear to all.
What kind of spell is that?
It is a spell that has always been hidden within plain view.
What's that supposed to mean?
Essentially, the final spell is concealed at the start.
You're just saying words. You're just saying the same thing over and over again.
I still don't get it the fourth time you said it, Luke.
The final spell is concealed at the start. That in itself is a contradiction. Where's Mr. Wright when you need him? What on earth are you talking about? You're saying nonsense.
Bah. I thought you two took it upon yourselves to unravel mysteries, do you not? Do what you will with it. Very well. Now then, I believe there's just one thing that you may wish to hear from me. And what would that be? Firstly, what would you say if I told you that this twisting of your story is leading towards a grand finale, quite different to the one you had planned? What do you mean? This evening, you supposedly gave up your life to the Great Witch Bezella, did you not? As a result, the person thought to be Bezella is being tried in court at this very moment. Now, if you permit me to ask, do you happen to know the name of the accused? Naturally, I wrote the name myself. There can be no question.
Can you give the answer?
Of course. He's gonna get, it's gonna fade to black, or he's gonna get cut off or something before he says it. He's gonna think it's Darklaw, I'm assuming. Of course, the name of the accused is... No, don't! Layton! Layton! Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Layton, why would you cut him off? Let him say who he thinks is the accused. That way, you know who Bezella is. And then you can say, no, you're wrong, it's Espella. Like, boy, don't cut him off now! Later! Why would... Espella Cantabella. You can go, what? What are you saying? You mean my Espella is... Oh my god, he was actually her dad? That's actually the most surprising thing that's happened. I for sure thought we were gonna get a reveal that he wasn't actually her dad. Yes, the accused at this evening's trial is none other than Espella Cantabella. That can't be. That's preposterous. This is your doing. What have you done, Layton? You ask me what I've done, Mr. Storyteller. This is all your fault. I am but a solver of puzzles and mysteries. I do not concern myself with scheming. My Espella. Why? How is she accused? Perhaps you ought to go and see for yourself, Mr. Storyteller. I can't, I'm dead. Do you think it's a good idea to just stand here lamenting your daughter's fate? What's to be done? Well, Mr. Storyteller, I'll be returning to the court. I think the true name of Espella is not as important as the fact that it's changed to Espella instead. I'd like to witness this grand finale with my own eyes. Oh yes, before I leave, there is just one thing I'd like to make clear. I do not intend to simply take my place in the gallery and observe the trial. Naturally, there's only one place for me to stand in order to unravel all these mysteries. The defense bench with my good buddy, Mr. Wright. You mean to say that you will stand as the defender? No, co-counsel. Unfortunately, the defender's position is already taken. Moreover, Mr. Storyteller, I am the one who knows the truth. The true identity of the Great Witch Bezella, that is. Oh, so you've already figured it out, Layton? That's why you cut him off early? Okay. How can you know? There is only one place at which I should stand in order to assert such a fact, and that is not on the side of the defense. Layton. Layton! Surely you can't mean... I anticipate seeing you again soon, Mr. Storyteller. Oh, Layton! Wait, where are you gonna stand, buddy? Where are you gonna stand? Prosecutor Layton?
Oh, to be continued. Oh, Layton, what do you mean? Where are you standing? Yes, I'd like to save. Thank you for asking. Where did you think the versus was going to come in? Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Oh boy. Oh boy. What the heck? The last Inquisitor. No! Oh no. Layton! Okay. Wow. What a good cliffhanger that's gonna be. Oh man, I want to keep playing, but it's already been 2 hours and I am not, it's really catching up with me that it's been 2 hours. I gotta go lay down. Holy heck. That was good. That was very good. Well, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me on stream today. Let me find someone to raid. Let's see who's live. Oh boy. This really is like Dragon Ball Z. Bye though. Thank you for the fun. Thank you guys for being here. Really leaving that on a cliffhanger. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure, that's what you do. There we go. Thank you guys for being here. Oh my gosh, this was incredible. What a good stream. What a fun stream. I had a blast. I am going to be thinking about what Layton meant all day. I'll be back again tomorrow. I have to. I have to be back again tomorrow. I can't leave it like that. We're finally getting Wright versus Layton. Oh my gosh. Well, my friends, thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna send you all love in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.